Hello, how are you today?
I'm fine.
Great. My name is Tiffany Nixon.
My name is Veronica and I'm the senior manager over here at VNT.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so we're here today because you wanted to apply for one of our part-time positions.
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Well, you know that it's a teller position and it's only going to be 20 hours per week.
That's no problem.
Okay. So, can you tell me a little bit about our company?
Yes, ma'am. I know that you all are a Fortune 500 company, and you do a lot of consumer and commercial banking with the local area.
Okay. All right. The next question is that what would your last boss tell us about your two strengths?
I would believe she would say that I was always a task-oriented worker, and that I was always consistent and persistent in my work. I always had a drive to do whatever needed to be done to accomplish any task, and that I always stayed focused and driven.
Okay. Can you tell me at least two of your great weaknesses?
I would have to say with my weaknesses, I would point out maybe that I'm at times a little too serious. Because I am a task-oriented person, I can come off a little too serious at times because I'm so focused. And I can sometimes be a little one-track minded because I'm goal-oriented. I see the task, I want to accomplish it, and I'll do anything that it takes to get done.
All right. Then the next thing is, how do you handle stress and pressure? You know, with our job, the teller work position is that you have to handle money every day. You have to do certain transactions. You're going to be speaking to a customer and have to take their money and also do other transactions at the same time. So could you at least tell me how you would handle that?
With working in a stressful situation such as customer service, I think it's important to keep in mind that you are here to serve. No matter what's going on, however the customer is, either if they're irate or pleasant, you're still there to serve. So keeping that perspective in mind, you can always do your job effectively. And also, I have experience in customer service as a cashier and a customer service representative for AVs and also for Sears. So I have experienced various scenarios with every kind of customer possible. And I believe I've done well in each situation to do my job to the best of my abilities.
Okay, and I do see that on your resume. You have a very good resume.
Thank you.
Out of all the candidates we had so far, yours is standing out.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Describe a difficult work situation that you overcame.
Recently, we had a associate in our department. I work in shoes at Sears. And it's important for us to always stay on task because we're serving customers who oftentimes needs consultative sales assistance, either with getting their shoes or finding certain things that match with whatever they want to purchase. Well, this associate would often at times be in other departments when she's not supposed to be, or on her phone, or doing anything that was not constructive to the working environment, which kind of caused a little tension between us. But to address it, instead of allowing it to escalate, I decided to pull the associate aside and we could discuss what could be done better to prevent those disturbances from happening. Once we talked and really understood each other's perspective, we were able to overcome the situation.
Okay, sounds like you know how to manage.
Yes.
So, could you at least describe me another situation where your leadership skills came into play?
Well, recently we had an inspection at the store, and we have a new DM, so it was really important for us to make sure everything was in order, every T was slashed, every I was dotted, pretty much. I had to get my coworkers in order where they had specific areas to make sure that was clean and presentable. And then we had to prepare with our tagging of the shoes and making sure all merchandise and stock was prepared. And my manager really applauded me for my efforts because I took the leadership role in making sure all things were done, and we had the best department in the store.
And have you received any recognition from either of your previous jobs?
Yes, in 2011 at AVs, I was awarded 2 awards at one time. One was for proficiency. I was the best in my area, which was customer service. And I also received the UR Golden Award. That was presented to me because one of our coworkers had an asthma attack. And nobody was able to help her. She was kind of left to herself. Everybody thought she would be okay. Well, I have a history of asthma, so I saw it was a serious situation. I had the HR manager call 911, and they were able to take her to the hospital and really save her life because it was really a life or death situation. And my general store manager appreciated that, and he awarded me with the You Are Golden Award.
Okay, very caring. All right. So, how do you evaluate your success?
My success, I would evaluate that in how effective I was in every job that I did. I believe whatever you do, no matter if it's a janitorial position to management, you take pride in what you do. You have to always show and present yourself in the manner where no matter what I'm doing, I take pride in it, because management can tell, your members can tell, and your consumers can also see how you take pride in your job, and that's very important.
Okay. Why should we hire you? Out of all candidates that we're interviewing, why should you be the one that be hired?
I believe I have the skills and the experience to do the job. I take special care in everything that I do because I believe giving the best of yourself is the measure of who you are, and you're also reflecting well on the company. If people see you and they know immediately, I want her because I had her last time and she treated me wonderfully and I felt really appreciated, they'll come back. I believe I add that because at every job I worked at, I was always that person that customers and members seek out.
Okay. The next thing I want to ask is that what can you give to our company? What can you bring to the table?
I think I can bring a lot of creativity, order. I'm a stickler for getting things right, working in a way that is effective, never ineffective. I believe that I bring a lot of drive and passion in the company whenever I deal with members, especially if you're working in customer service. You have to show that you're present, you're there, and you care. If you don't show any of those three, it's easy to see that you're not there for the right reasons, and anyone can detect that. So really bringing those driven aspects and responsibility and persistence to the job is very key to me, and I believe I can do that.
All right. So what are your goals for the future, short or long term?
My goals would probably have to be after I graduate from CSU. I attend Columbus State University. I'm a communications major. So I would like to potentially go on from part-time to full-time teller, and also move up in the company where I can find my niche and find the area that I can really not only benefit myself, but the company. I'm very goal-oriented, so I believe any task you give me, I'll do, and do effectively.
All right. Next is, do you have any questions for me?
What are your expectations, other than the ones that you stated, of me in this position? Because I enjoy to please and do my job properly, I like to know everything that's expected of me.
One thing, I need someone that's driven. Obviously, you have that. You qualify as a driven person. You're caring. You go the extra mile to make sure all customers are satisfied. I want someone that's the customers, their number one priority,
Yes.
no matter what. Also, it's good that you're in school, because a lot of our tellers, they haven't experienced what you have. You have that experience. You've had previous jobs in customer service. So you're doing good on it, and just keep it up. I will definitely be in contact with you within the next 3 days, and it was so good to meet you.
It was wonderful meeting you as well. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.